You have got 50 years of evidence that you can, so why do you suddenly believe that you can't? The tea is poured, we're parked up. Welcome to today's car park conversation. It is Friday. And if you are a woman in midlife who's been quietly thinking, I can't do this job for another 10 years. I can't start something new. I am too old. I am too techie. I couldn't possibly do anything to do with sales. I wouldn't even know where to start. I want you to hear this because you're probably feeling the same as I did. But why can't you? Seriously, why? Because you're 50? Because you're 55? Because your kids have grown up? Because you don't feel like the woman you used to be? Because that's menopause, isn't it? Because somewhere along the way, you've started believing that the best bits of your life are behind you. Lovely. Look at what you've already done. Just take a look at the past 50 years and what you've achieved. You have lived through 50 years of life. You have built a career. You've perhaps raised children. You've navigated through relationships, marriage, perhaps even divorce. You've dealt with heartbreak, perhaps. You have adapted your life when life didn't go to plan. And let's not talk about COVID. You've probably had moments you never thought you would get through. Yeah, I've had that too. And somehow you got through them. You have wisdom. You've got resilience. You have this huge life experience. You've got stories. You have skills you probably don't even recognize as skills anymore because you've been using them for so long. You are not starting from scratch. You are starting with 50 years of evidence. So when did I've never done that before become I can't? When did I'm nervous, I'm scared? When did that become I'm not confident enough? When did I don't even know how yet? When did that become I'm too old? Because these are very different things. And I think sometimes we get so used to repeating the same stories about ourselves, don't we? That we forget they are stories. They are not fact. And this is something that I've had to learn too. I don't need to wake up one morning and magically become this fearless, confident woman who knows exactly what she's doing. I just need to be willing to learn, perhaps, to try, to be uncomfortable, to get something wrong, because that's how we learn. A child learns to walk, they fall over, they get up again, don't they? They fall off a bike, they get on the bike again. We try again. And every time I do something I thought I couldn't, my brain gets a little bit more evidence. I can do that. I am doing that. Then you do something else. Well, I can do that too. And slowly, these I can't in our brain become I'm learning. And then I'm getting good at this. And eventually, what else could I do? And that for me is what Freedom Friday is really about. Not quitting your job tomorrow, not turning your life upside down, not becoming someone completely different, because who really wants to do that or can do that? It's about giving yourself permission to believe that there could be more choice, more growth, more experiences and more excitement, more of you. Because maybe you're not fed up because you're ungrateful. Maybe you're fed up because you've outgrown the life you once thought would be enough. And maybe that feeling you keep trying to push down isn't something wrong with you. Maybe it's telling you something. Maybe there's part of you that's saying, there's more for me. So this Friday, I want you to catch yourself when you say to yourself, because you don't often say this out loud, I can't. And I want you to ask yourself, is that actually true? Or is that just what I have been telling myself? Because you have got 50 years of evidence that you can, and you have. And lovely, you are not too old for your next chapter. You might just be getting started. Now, my tea is nearly cold. I'm off into work. Have a beautiful Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow for another little conversation, not in the car park because it's the weekend. But I want you to remember, you're not starting from scratch. You're starting with 50 years of evidence.